I'd like to introduce today the ABLER Pro Joystick mouse. It's one of our most advanced mice or input devices, and as you can see it's got 5 buttons, and it's also got buttons on the back which I'll explain as I go through. So first of all, when it's plugged in, you see immediately the light comes on, and we've got the 2 main buttons for left and right click. So as you move the mouse to the left or to the right, up, down, etc., you can click at any stage with a normal left click, like so. In addition, we've also got the pan button. That's this one here, which if I press allows us to scroll down and up. You can see the screen moving as opposed to just the mouse, and that's called the pan button. We've also got a click drag button. So let's say I highlight that particular icon. This button here on the bottom right is a click drag. If I press that, it'll bleep, which now means that I'm dragging the icon when I move the mouse. So that will work also for click and drag, let's say within a Word document or something like that. Perhaps one of the most sophisticated features is this button on the bottom left though. That button has 2 main functions. The first one is the double click. So for anyone who has trouble with coordination and has trouble double clicking, they'll find that one particularly helpful. Let's say I choose this particular icon here and just tap there, and you hear the double bleep, and that will launch that particular program. If however you hold this button down, you get 2 bleeps there which are more spaced, and that is a tremor suppressant. It's just by holding this button continuously, take you through 3 different settings where you can suppress on screen the tremor that you have. So whereas your hand might be going like that, the mouse cursor will be stationary. It's suppressed electronically by the device. Also, one other feature to mention is this little red button at the back here. This red button is the speed control. If you notice, the mouse is moving quite slowly across the screen. If I press the button, 1 bleep, it will go slower. Press it again. That's 3, which I think is the fastest speed. There we are, just 1 movement and it jumps. Press it again. And it's back to roughly how it was before. Just one last point to mention. When I flip the joystick mouse over, you will have seen 2 sockets at the back here. Those are for switches. So the joystick mouse also acts as a switch interface. So if I take a standard switch here with a jack plug and plug it into, let's say, that socket there, now means that when I moved anywhere on the screen, I can either press the normal left-hand click, or alternatively I can use the switch. One last feature to mention: we're sometimes asked, why are the buttons so far at the far end? So effectively you have to move your hand over the joystick to press them. It is possible to put the joystick mouse, the ABLER joystick mouse, into the learn mode, in which case the whole mouse could be reoriented, so that would now be the front, and that would be up, down, right, left, or it can be operated that way, or that way, or the standard orientation, which is that way. It has a learn feature which allows you to reorientate the base position.